Hi, I'm Caroline Wright, and this is Hot and Easy, a new web series where I teach my friends how to cook perfect date night food. I'm a professional cook, so I actually get a lot of questions from my friends about how to cook very simple but very impressive meals. So I thought I would help them make their dates hot and easy, and so I might as well help you too. Today we're gonna start with a Cornish game hen with some nice orangey carrots and some mint. It's really delicious and a very simple cocktail, so I'm so happy to have you here. Thanks for joining me on Hot and Easy with Caroline Wright.
Just trying to find a baby, I just need a little baby. Just trying to find a baby, I just need a little baby.
Today with me in the kitchen I have a dear friend, Teddy Alvaro, and we are going to make really delicious Cornish game hens with some baby carrots. We're gonna stuff these hens with a quarter of an orange. I'm gonna pass these to you if you don't mind doing that.
Not at all.
And a half of a whole head of garlic. And while Teddy is stuffing these ladylike hens, we are going to just season these with salt and pepper, and I'm actually going to give you some twine to tie the little legs there together.
Okay.
It helps for a more even cooking.
And just like shoelace tie?
Exactly.
I dropped out of Cub Scouts when I started acting, and as a result, my bows are great.
No, they're great. So we're just going to throw a little bit more pepper on there to season them nice and generously with salt and pepper. So we're going to toss these into a 425-degree oven for about 25 minutes. It's going to give us some time to go ahead and get ahead on some of the other prep work we have. Right now I'm going to go ahead and just clean up these baby carrots I have here. I already have 2 bunches of baby carrots here in a bowl, and this is just a third bunch. It makes a nice, generous portion for 2 people. Baby carrots are nice and springy.
They're really beautiful. If we're not in the spring, like if I do this in the winter, can I use like big carrots, standard carrots?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can actually use like the bagged sort of carrots. Those are a lot bigger than these. So if you just have it lengthwise and have it crosswise too, it actually ends up with a pretty similar size. In the spring, if you wanted something different, you could roast some asparagus along with it or anything like that. It just would, you'd have to watch the time of the vegetables. It would alter it a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and work on our tarragon syrup for our lovely Meyer lemon cocktail, which we've already had going over here. We just finished bringing this to a boil. This is just a really standard ratio of 1 cup of sugar to a ½ cup of water. It's nice and thick. We have a nice and dissolved sugar mixture. While it's still hot, I'm going to add this 1 bunch of tarragon. Let this cool completely for about an hour, and once it's room temperature, we can go ahead and use it. We'll be back in about 25 minutes when we can add the carrots. We'll see you then. Our Cornish game hens have been in a 425-degree oven for about 25 minutes. We're going to go ahead and pull them now.
They're really starting to smell wonderful.
And they look delicious. They still have about 20 minutes to go, a 45-minute total baking time for a about 1 1/4 pound Cornish game hen. That's about how it goes. Hey Teddy, do you want to grab some of that oil?
Sure.
And just dress these delicious baby carrots we have going here.
I got it.
Gonna season them with a little bit of salt and pepper. So again, these are gonna go back into the oven for about 20 minutes until the carrots are nice and tender. While those are still in the oven, we're gonna make a quick cocktail. Is that okay?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, good. So we have this tarragon syrup that we made before. Remember the same simple syrup proportions of a cup of sugar, ½ cup of water with a bunch of tarragon. So if you want to go ahead and add that to the pitcher. We also have a cup of gin here and a cup of Meyer lemon juice. You could definitely go with regular lemon juice, just sort of the traditional lemons, that's totally fine. If you preferred limes, that would go very well here. Do you want to add about half of that seltzer bottle? It's about half of, this is a 1-liter bottle. I'm just going to add some orange bitters. I happen to like a heavy hand on the bitters, but if you don't happen to like them, you definitely don't have to add them.
About half.
So there you go. That's our cocktail, and that's going to wait for us. We can throw that in the fridge while everything else is going, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes when our carrots are done. So the carrots have had about 20 minutes in this 425 degree oven. The Cornish game hen should be totally done by now, so let's have a look.
Now, how do you know when a game hen is done?
Just like any poultry, it's gonna be at 165 degrees on an instant read thermometer, or it's gonna be when the juices run clear. I'm going to go ahead and plate them.
Okay.
Do you wanna pour us
Oh,
some
absolutely.
cocktails? Go ahead and toss these carrots while I squeeze just about a tablespoon of juice from this remaining half of the orange from before. Carrots and oranges love each other. So there we go. And we just have about a 1/4 cup of mint leaves that we're gonna add in there, nice and springy. And I'm gonna bring the plates over here, and Teddy, if you wanna help me, go ahead and plate these.
Sure.
There you go.
This looks gorgeous and it smells wonderful. And so this is just cooked in the olive oil and like the drippings from the bird?
Yeah, absolutely. So delicious and very, very easy. Like I said, 1 Cornish game hen might work, you know, for if you're dating a model or something. But you know, you might as well just offer a really healthy plate of food. So let's have a little bit of our cocktail. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen today, Teddy.
Well, thanks for having me.
And thank you guys for coming and joining me too. This is Caroline Wright for Hot and Easy.
Just trying to find a